What's the purpose of life? That's an easy one. For me, it's to drink iced coffee and to eat seafood. It's funny when you ask people what the meaning of life is or what's the purpose of life. What are you here for? You come up with a lot of different things. If you ask Raluca what the meaning of life is, she goes to eat chocolate. Okay. Actually, that's a big one. It's interesting when asked that for years, I used to say, the purpose of life is to be happy. And I really thought that. I thought the reason we came here to this earth was to be happy and to seek after things that make me happy. And just recently, I realized that I was wrong. That's not the purpose of life, because the purpose of life is partially to be happy, but also to increase, to develop more of what you have, what you see, what you do, being upset, being in pain, being angry, being pretty much anything that it would take to be in a mortal body. So everyone has a different reason for being here. And on the other hand, there's no purpose. The purpose of life is to experience life. Look at it this way. You're a blended being, or should I say, a multi-dimensional being. That's probably the best description. You're a being made up of spiritual and physical entities together. That's what makes you up. Okay, so a mixture of third dimension. The third dimension is this physical thing, up, down, forward, backward. There's a lot of different dimensions. And fourth dimension, which is emotion, which is imagination, which is things that you can't see. So we came from this spiritual world of four dimensions and above, this place where there was no physicalness, everything was intangible, a place with no time, no distance, everything is in the present. And we actually came down to consciousness. So being conscious, being a human being, you give the universe consciousness. You couldn't experience any of these physical things in the fourth and fifth dimension. You understand them, but you can't experience them. Because unless I can actually pick up this glasses case, okay, this is a three-dimensional thing. I could pick it up, I could hold it. In the fourth dimension, I could think about it, because anything non-physical is fourth dimension and above. So I can think about it, I can imagine it, I can even think about how to create it, but I need to be here to create it. I could think about how to build the Empire State Building in my mind. I could see a beautiful image of it, but unless I come here to Earth, I can't create it. I can't create it. Think of that. So you, as a human being, are a creator in the physical. You're creating a second-hand representation of thought. You have a thought, four-dimensional. You come here into this earth, and you're three-dimensional, and now I can build it. So you create your own life. Because if you weren't physical, you could only imagine it. You're creating your life, the physicalness of your life, whether you're healthy, whether you're sick, whether you're happy or sad, whether you're angry. That's all something that you created. And isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? One of my favorite things is to drink iced coffee. I love the taste of iced coffee. Raluca and I are right even with that. Okay, we both love coffee. Okay. Is that the reason why we came to Earth? That's probably one. We can enjoy it. We're able to physically drink it, make it, taste it. We can't do that on the other side. You have to be alive and physical for that. I love fried clams, one of my favorite food. Now that's something that, you have to have a taste for it. You develop a taste for it living up here in Maine. I love fried clams and I love lobster. Okay. But I couldn't experience that as a spiritual being. As a multidimensional being, the physical part of myself can. So is that my purpose of being here? What's your purpose? What do you want to do. Is it eating chocolate? That's one of the biggest ones, like I said. But what else can we experience here? We could experience driving a car. You could experience getting in a car accident. You could experience pain, cutting yourself or hurting yourself on the hand. Okay. Is that bad? Is it? Guess what? It's an experience. Think about it. What are you feeling? Oh, I feel pain. I feel it going up my arm. I could see the blood coming down. Oh, it's terrible. But you couldn't experience that unless you came to this earth. There is no pain in the subconscious, in the universal consciousness, only here in consciousness. So that's what I mean. Is it to be happy? Well, being happy is great. Whatever's making you happy is experienced here, but also whatever makes you sad, you're experiencing here. If you break up in a relationship with your partner, if someone died, you have to come here to experience that, because no one dies in the spiritual world. Okay, in the spiritual, you live forever. It's eternity. It's immortal. That means you're immortal as well. But spiritually, the physical part, it starts, you're born, it ends, you're dead, and everything you experience between is a gift. So you can just let it happen to you, or you can make it happen. You're a creator. All these thoughts, you create them. You have to create them physically. So take this opportunity right now to realize what you are, this multidimensional being. Decide what you want, why you're here, what you'd like to experience. Okay, this is one heck of a vacation. What would you like to experience? And create it. Take the time to create it, because you can. If you're successful, that's a great successful creation. If you're not, you still experience not being successful. Try it again. Experience doing it over again. It doesn't matter whether you do it or not. Like I'm always telling people is, guess what? The one thing about life is none of us are going to get out of it alive. So enjoy it. Do things, whether you're successful or not, give it a try. Because if you don't try, you're just going to sit there and do nothing. And why let this wonderful opportunity go to waste? So I hope this helped you to understand why you're here. And if you don't know why you're here, well, from this point forward, you will, because everything you do physically is why you're here. You experienced it. You created it. So be a creator. Thanks for watching. And if you'd like to learn more about the mind, how it works, and even how to be a creator, click on the link below this video. We have books and courses and all kinds of things that can help you to learn more about your multidimensional self. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.